Hello guys and welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we have a very different kind of video showing you. We're going to do a video about properties. After receiving so many messages in our comment section and in Facebook and on Instagram page, we thought it might be a good idea to do a property video and show you what you can get in the Vila de Poiares area. In this video, I'm going to show you 4 properties ranging from a ruin that needs a total renovation to a top of the range family home ready to move in. Vila de Poiares is a municipality in the Coimbra District that has 7,200 inhabitants and is divided into 4 parishes: Arifana, Lavegadas, São Miguel and Santo André. The municipality of Vila de Poiares offers you all the amenities that you will need. It has 3 private schools, 1 main secondary school, 4 supermarkets, a gym, and plenty of restaurants and cafes, and a GP center. And then for entertainment, you have plenty of choices. You have bowling, you have karting, you have hiking trails and nearby river beaches where you can go sup or kayaking. Now let's define some terminology when it comes to properties. You will see in your search that you'll find houses with T1 or T2. This is Tipologia 1, Tipologia 2, and that defines how many bedrooms the house has. There is also some terminology when it comes to defining houses. You have isolada, which means an isolated house or a detached house. Then you have a geminada, which means gemio, twin, or a semi-detached house. And then you have en banda, which means a terrace house. And without further ado, let's show you property number 1. This property is located in a quiet village in Vila de Poiares. The Moradia en Banda is about 5 minutes away from all the amenities. This property is the cheapest on this video and needs a whole new makeover and extensive renovation to become a nice cottage in rural Portugal or a countryside holiday home. This property is a T2, but it can be completely changed to taste. The roof has recently been renovated, and the main area of the house is around 140 square meters and its rear small garden around 60 square meters. The small house also includes a courtyard area. This property is on the market for 32,000 euros. This is the outside of the property. As mentioned before, it's a moradia en banda, meaning that it's a terrace house. It's located in a small, quiet street, and these doors lead to the courtyard or they can be transformed into a garage. The front of the house is south-facing, and here is the entrance of the house. Let's go inside. First room we encounter when we enter the house is the kitchen. There's a partitional wall dividing the room and the stairs leading to the first floor. Of course, you can change the layout of the overall house and have the kitchen in another area if desired. The ceiling will need to be completely redone, but both back and right hand walls seem to be in good condition. Moving on back towards the front of the room, we have a door leading to a dining area hallway. And to the right, you have the stairs leading to the first floor. At the top of the stairs, we have a left door leading to a room. Floors are made of wood, which will need to be looked at as there seems to be some woodworm damage. The ceiling is also made of timber wood, and the window is west facing. At the end of the room, you got the windows that have installed its very important shutters against the Portuguese summer weather. And I'm just pointing out to you over here that you can see the garage doors. And moving on to the next room, you have a similar sized room with a north-facing window. This window provides excellent views towards the Penacova Mountains. Leaving the first floor now, we're going to continue the tour downstairs. The door leading to the next room is quite low and I'm 5'5", but once I come downstairs, there is plenty of headroom. This is a spacious room that could be used as a dining room or as a hallway leading to continue to the rest of the house. It also has plenty of light coming in and the walls seem to be in good condition. We have come from this direction and now we're going to go through this door which goes outside. On the right hand side there is a toilet, but again it can all be changed. And moving on to this side, you can see the roof has been completely redone. Continuing towards the back room, which was probably used as a sort of washing area, and there was also a water tank at the end. On the left hand side you have another room with beautiful stone walls, which was probably the adega of the property. Once this wall is pointed, it could be an amazing feature for this property. And I'm just pointing out here how new the ceiling is. Unfortunately, my camera is not built for night vision of dark rooms, so excuse my improvisation with my mobile light. Continuing in this room, it's the adega or the wine cellar. There is a room on top as well, showing you here that the ground is just soil and the wine racks are full of wine. Adegas can be converted into fully livable rooms and there are many ways to bring in light. For example, that back door could be turned into a window. And the floor above will need to be completely redone. Moving on, this door also leads to the garden. Unfortunately, I couldn't go any more than this because it was overgrown and had a lot of nettles, but it has a potential to be a lovely small garden with incredible views. Going from the garden to the main area, let's show you the courtyard. This area over here is the courtyard, but as pointed out before, you may want to use it to park your car. Also displaying newly done wooden roofs and the potential to feature beautiful pointed stone walls. The biggest room of the property is this one over here, also featuring newly built roofs with high ceiling. All the walls are made of stone that can now be pointed and then plastered. One of them could be left just with the pointing to become a featured stone wall. And the north-facing window offers you excellent views towards the Penacova Mountains. And here I'm pointing out to you the border of the property. And now we're going back out of the room and we are again in the courtyard area. So that was the ruin for 30,000. Now our second property is a little bit more upmarket. It still needs a little bit to do, but it's mostly cosmetic. And you can actually move into it because everything is connected already. So why don't we check out now property number 2. Our second property today, we're going to call it the Quirky House, and it's located on a hill with lovely views and about 5 minutes away from the town centre and nearby all the amenities. Some of the many highlights of this property is that it's a T4 and they're all double bedrooms. It has 2 bathrooms. It has a designated area for a chicken coop. It has plenty of fruit trees and wine grapes. The land is around 3,400 square meters. It's built pre-1951 and it's on the market for 80,000 euros. So this is the front of the house and this is the back of the house. And now we're gonna go inside. As soon as you come in, you land in the spacious living room. The walls are in very good condition, but they do need a little bit of cosmetic repairs. And the ceiling, it's in great condition. From the living room, we have 2 doors. And this door over here leads us to one room, and then on the right hand side, you have the kitchen. The kitchen has plenty of workroom, storage area, and a lovely high ceiling. On the kitchen on the left hand side we have the living room, and in front of us there is another room where they used to use it to make wine. And there is plenty of storage area on your left hand side. On the screen you can see all the bottles they used to use to make wine. We have seen the living room and the kitchen. Now we're in the wine pressing room, which leads to another room that can be used as storage or a workshop or a studio. This door over here leads to the back of the house. Back at the wine pressing room, there is a door that connects the house to the land. But before you get to the land, you have a build area that's been used to store tools or chickens or other farm animals. And that back door, it's the one connecting the house to the land. As you have noticed, the living quarters are slightly separated from this area, and this is why I have called this house the Quirky House. It's a very interesting layout, but it has so much potential and it has a really nice light throughout. And then moving on to the next room, on the left hand side you have the gas boiler and the door that connects the house to the street on this side of the property. And then you get to see the first room, which is downstairs. This is a double bedroom and it has built-in wardrobes. Continuing downstairs, we have an area that if the downstairs room will be occupied, it will be best to cover the top of this wall to insulate this area of the house. Behind this wall, it's the area shown before where the animals were kept. And this is a lovely high ceiling room and the roof is in really good condition. Here I'm showing you our water storage and the water is being pulled from a pipe that's connected to the water tank outside. Beside the double bedroom, there is a bathroom downstairs. Continuing our tour, we're gonna go now upstairs. Once we reach the top of the stairs, we have a landing area with beautiful views. And next to it, we have the upstairs toilet with a shower. Here is the shower room I just showed you, and now we're moving on to the bedroom area. The door leading to it has beautiful features and I just have to show you. Then we arrive to the hallway, which is a very spacious area with plenty of light coming in and very high ceiling. And then onto room number 1. This room can probably fit a double bed and a small wardrobe. Moving on, we cross the hallway onto the next bedroom, number 2. All the bedrooms have very nice features such as double doors and wooden floors. In the middle of the hallway, we have a very nice feature, which is a balcony towards the street, which provides plenty of light into this area of the house. Continuing the tour, we have room number 3. And the last room, room number 4. I think it's safe to say that all the rooms are very spacious and it's really nice to have a designated area for sleeping and then another area for entertaining and then the outside and so on. So it's a very quirky property, but it has a lot of potential. Now we're back outside of the property and we're going to show you the land that comes with the house. You can access it from inside, which was the door next to the chicken coop, but then this way we can show you the gate. The land is around 3,300 square meters and it's V-shaped with very little slope. There is a water tank connected to the property. And the land has many fruit trees such as apple trees, tangerine trees, pear trees, pomegranate trees, olive trees, and plenty of wine grapes. Property number 3 is a little bit more expensive than property number 2, but it's very different in terms of layout, and the land is also very different, so why don't we go and check it out. This property is located next to a garden center and a main road, but it's not as transited as perhaps we're used to in more built areas. It's located within 5 minutes of the town center and amenities. This property is a T4 with double bedrooms. There is an upstairs bathroom and a downstairs shower room, potential to renovate old buildings, plenty of trees, built pre-1951, and it's on the market for €89,500. This is the right hand side of the house, and this is the front of the house towards the road. At the moment, the stairs leading to the first floor start at the road. The end of the handrail of the stairs can easily be knocked off to grant access to this garden area. This way, you could drive into the garden, transform some of it into a driveway, and have easy access to both first floor and the ground floor by the garage doors. We are going to start the walkthrough upstairs. The cheaper option is to knock the first bit of the handrail to access the garden, but you could also knock the stairs off and redesign so they point towards the other side. At the top of the entryway, you have views of the garden center and the road. The house overall is in a very good state and mostly needs updating and renovating, but not a lot of restoration needs doing. As you enter, you encounter the foyer. The floor and the ceiling is of panel wood, and they both look in great condition. On the right hand side of the entrance, we have our first room. This room is quite spacious and it has a built-in wardrobe. Living room number 1 towards the foyer, then we turn right and we have a door separating the foyer from the hallway, and on the right hand side we have our second room. Back to the hallway, we turn left this time and we encounter the third room. It has views towards the land and it comes with these built-in drawers. And lastly, the fourth room is on the right, which is the smallest of the four. Then, at the end of the hallway, we have a window with views towards the land and the road. Backtracking the hallway and passing through all of these rooms, we see in front of us the entrance of the house from the first floor, and then on the right hand side we have the entrance to the kitchen, and then on the right again we have the family bathroom upstairs. I apologize as the house doesn't have its electricity turned on, so I had to improvise with my mobile light. So here's the bathroom I just showed you, and we're going to continue towards another landing area which separates the stairs accessing the ground floor and the land, the kitchen and the living room. But we're gonna go to see the kitchen first. It does need updating of course, but I want to show you the marble tops it currently has and its really beautiful fireplace. We did miss a room right in front of the kitchen, but we'll get back to it in a minute. Next to the kitchen is this room, which has a lot of light coming through. And then next to this room is another one which will be perfect as a laundry room. Continuing outside, we have a balcony with views towards the garden center, the back forest, and the land. You also have views of the downstairs of the house, which is the outbuildings. We're going to see this area next. Let's get back through the kitchen and then the landing area, and we get to the living room or dining room. And this room features a stone fireplace. There are some double doors with a balcony towards the land, which has great views. Let's get back to the landing area and go downstairs. On the right hand side, there is a dark room that would have been used before to store potatoes, which can be used still as a pantry room, or it can be transformed as a workshop, and upstairs it's the kitchen. Just to the left of the stairs, you have the ground floor shower room. And right ahead of the stairs, you have two rooms that are the adigues. This is the room on the left, and I'm just showing you here the condition of the floors, which belongs to the bedrooms upstairs. Both rooms are very spacious with good ceiling height and access to the road. Right off the toilet from this side, you have another room which currently has a sink installed and tiled floors. This room also has a pantry room, and the downstairs area of this house could easily be transformed into a whole separate flat. Coming out of the house, you can access the patio. On the left, you have a garage area, and on the right, you have the outbuildings. All of these buildings belong to the urban plot and can be legally renovated into living quarters. On this side of the outbuildings, there is plenty of storage area, and the other side, there is a bread oven. On this side, there is more access from the side of the house and more outbuildings that can be converted into more living quarters, studio, a workshop, more storage. Well, the list is endless. From here, there is a gate accessing the land. There are several fruit trees here, such as apricot trees, wine grapes, olive trees, and plenty of roses. The left back side of the land, there is another building which can be restored as a churrasqueira, our barbecue area. And on this side of the property, there is a small trail for morning walks. Going back towards the garage doors, we can end our walkthrough of this property by the side of the house. And finally, property number 4. It's a ready to move in family home done with the modern specs. This property is located within 5 minutes of the town center on a hill with great views towards the vineyards. It has great finishes and needs no refurbishing or redecorating. This property is a T4 with large bedrooms. The master bedroom has its own ensuite shower, and there is a family bathroom and a downstairs toilet, a spacious kitchen, a designated garage area, a designated laundry room, barbecue area, and it's on the market for €209,500. This property is located within 5 minutes of the town center on a hill with great views. On this side, you have the entrance for the garage, which goes around the property to park your car at the back of the house. And over here you got the entrance of the house, which has a garden on either side. As you enter the property, you find the living room on your left-hand side, which has LED flush spotlights, wooden floors, and a feature wall at the back. There's also a modern wood burner and air conditioner. And on the right-hand side of the entrance, you have the dining room, which is divided by this partition feature wall between the foyer and the dining room. Next, you have the entrance towards the hallway, which directs you to the kitchen, the stairs to go upstairs and downstairs, and the guest toilet. The downstairs toilet has a countertop basin, a toilet, and a bidet. All the doors throughout the house are made of solid wood. Next, we have use of the hallway, and we're going to continue to the kitchen. The kitchen is fully equipped with a extractor fan, an induction stove, quartz countertops, composite sink, a dishwasher, an oven, a microwave, and an integrated fridge freezer. There is also a pantry room on the side with plenty of storage and enough room for another fridge. Moving from the kitchen through the hallway, let's go upstairs. Once upstairs in the landing area, we have 3 bedrooms. Bedroom number 1 on the left is a spacious room with the window giving you views towards the road. It has built-in wardrobes and air conditioner. Just opposite is bedroom number 2 with similar size. Moving on the right hand side, it's the family bathroom. Just across, there is a balcony with great views of the hills. Back indoors, we're going to check out the master bedroom. And here is the master bedroom. It can easily house a king-size bed. It has an ensuite shower room, built-in wardrobes, and a balcony with great views. Now let's go and check out downstairs. A pebble feature on the side here of the stairs.
It's actually quartz. That is quartz.
Downstairs, there is a room that's currently being used as an office/playroom. The ceiling features spotlights and recessed ceiling lights. Also features a built-in wardrobe. Moving on, we're going to go towards the garage area. And then on this side, we have the laundry room. And on this side, we have a storage room. You would also find the gas boiler here. There is plenty of space for parking 2 cars or transform this area into a workshop. Also, if needed, there is another room for storage. Now let's go outside. Out here, there is an entertainment area with barbecue and more space if desired to park your car. So here's the master bedroom balcony, and here is the veranda belonging to the kitchen area. So let me show you the veranda next to the kitchen. That's the kitchen over there. That's the door. And here are the views towards next door's vineyard. Back downstairs. The property enjoys beautiful views towards next door's vineyard. And if we go around this area with the garages and the driveway, a nice grassy area over here, we arrive back at the front of the house. If you're interested in any of these properties, please check out the description below this video for more information. I hope you enjoy watching all of those properties I've just shown you, but there are some things to take into consideration. Properties like those one in the Algarve area will be a lot more expensive and in the cities, but they will probably be cheaper, more inland or like Castelo Branco area. A lot of properties on the market will appear to be overpriced, but many of those properties are at those prices as per the owner's suggestion. The agencies may suggest for them to lower the prices, but at the end is their final decision. So ask the agency how long those properties have been on the market, and then you have a much better idea how much leeway you have for some good negotiation. Be prepared to walk away from any properties that have issues such as the legal deeds or illegal buildings. Also, make sure to always buy a property with a lawyer that can make sure to check this for you, including if the property has any debts attached to it. This is the first episode of a series that we would like to do every now and then. We want to show you that Portugal is way more than the cities and the Algarve area. And now it's time for you guys to help us. So what kind of properties you would like to see? What area are you interested in the central Portugal? And what is the budget that you're more likely be interested to see? Please tell us in the comment section below, and we will also be posting a poll in our community tab for you guys to vote. If you guys want to see more of this kind of content, please give us a like and subscribe to our channel. I will see you guys very soon with another segment of full budgets and full properties. Até já!